I saw Aang.
I don't think Aang was in there. Everyone is here. Hello everyone, my name is Fabulous Fish.
And I'm Catatoué101.
And welcome to this one-off on Ultimate Spider-Man. It's busy loading right now.
This is the funkiest menu I've ever heard.
I know, I kind of like it though. So, this was the poll winner for the July-August poll. I'm sorry, this is super last minute. I'm hoping to get this up by the last day of August. There's a chance this might not go up until September though, because we're cutting it really close.
It counts for August though.
I'll be PlayUp 02.
PlayUp 2.
That'll be my name. So, I got a funny story about how this game was voted, which I'll tell at some point. But
Okay.
I'm not going to start now because I'm probably going to figure out how to actually play this game.
Yeah. Whoa.
Like usual, I'm going completely blind. First impression, I love the art direction of this game.
That's what I was thinking.
I love how it actually looks like a comic book. Why isn't the Battle for Bikini Bottom remake like this?
Yeah, I love how this has outlines.
Yes, this game is one of the best visual directions I've seen for any licensed game. Like, if you're making a licensed game based on a cartoon, comic book, or something like that, please make it look like this. It looks so nice.
Yeah.
I mean, like, obviously the models and textures are dated, but that's just because it's old.
I don't know why more video games don't go for this kind of art style. I love it. Maybe it's just because I'm biased because, like, I love comic art style, but...
Yeah, maybe, but... And I mean, like, obviously their, like, faces look terrible, but that's just because it's from, like, 2004 or whatever it came out.
Yeah, it's a good art style, though.
Yeah, no, stylistically this looks awesome. So I'm not paying attention to what they're saying at all.
It's just Spider-Man, isn't it?
Yeah, like, honestly, since we're only playing this for, like, 45 minutes, I don't care about the story now. If I ever want to play more of this, I'll pay attention to the story, but, like... Right now, I just need to tell I'm Spider-Man. I'm beating up people.
Is this the Tobey Maguire one?
I have no idea. I don't think so. This is based on the TV show, I think.
Oh, okay.
And that was like the movies, the live-action movies. So I don't know who's playing Spider-Man in this. I know right now the voice of Spider-Man in animated media is Yuri Lowenthal, who is also the voice of Marth from Fire Emblem and Smash Brothers.
I love that.
So we technically have Spider-Man in Smash in the form of Marth.
Yeah. What's happening?
Oh god, there were tentacles.
Is that acting, though? What's happening to me?
Like I said, I'm not paying attention to the story at all. I do wish there was a subtitle option. I didn't see an options menu anywhere.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know. If there were subtitles, I'd be able to at least read it while I'm talking.
Look at his earrings. Cool.
He's a bad guy. Or this part's just not animated.
I can't understand.
Voice.
I can't understand.
Oh, what? Okay, I'm playing.
He's saying, oh.
Okay, press B to punch, press Y to kick. Gotcha.
Cool.
Well, I'm just hoodie guy. Spider sense. Okay, when spider sense appears, press and hold. So it's like a combat dodge.
Why are we look? Okay, why aren't we Spider-Man though? Why do we look like Little Mac?
I mean, this is probably Peter Parker, like just out of his costume.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what's a spider sense? Is that the tinglies over my head? Because if so, they didn't really explain that. Yeah, that's the tinglies over my head.
I guess that is, yeah.
So that's like a combat dodge. Honestly, the game controls really well, which is
Cool.
a huge plus against other games.
Cool.
Oof. So punch, 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 you big old fat evil nega Spider-Man.
That buff dude.
It's Venom.
Oh.
I'm supposed to go this way. Okay.
Oh god, there's...
I think it's scripted so I can't beat him, so I just gotta get over here. Because there's like an arrow pointing here.
Okay.
Yeah, that was scripted so you couldn't actually when you hit to run.
Ooh, immersive.
No, like, I love how this looks. Why doesn't the Battle for Bikini Bottom remake look like this? Imagine, like, this art style with modern graphics. It'd be perfect for even...
Yeah.
Obviously, you'd have to have, like, brighter colors and not as heavy shading for SpongeBob, but, like...
Yeah. How old is Peter Parker supposed to be?
Like, 18?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because he sounds like a teenager.
It probably varies. It probably varies from, like, which version... Oh, goodness, that's 4. It probably varies from, like, which version. Okay, now I'm... LRR to escape.
Oh my god.
Okay, so...
Wow. Did it flip?
Where are I going at? Oh, spider sense. Oh, I gotta fight him again. He has a health bar again.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Our spider senses are tingling.
I will say
we
this
don't
game
have
is
time for you.
This game is very pretty visually, and
Yeah.
like also the camera angles are really nice and dynamic. Unfortunately, I don't think the camera angles work too well from a gameplay standpoint. Oh, like there, I just apparently got electrocuted because I jumped into a wire that I couldn't see because it was off screen.
Oh.
You know.
That's a little lame, but
And like,
you know.
I feel like his jump is a little too high for the camera to be following it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I jump and the camera would pan. I wish that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because that was kind of disorienting, but...
You're under arrest, Venom. He's like, no, bitch.
Yo. Yeah, shooting is not going to do anything. Oh, it's going to electrocute it, though. Oh, no!
Oh, God. I love
Venom
his
is...
tongue.
It's like...
I really don't know anything about Spider-Man. I saw the Tobey Maguire movie, like, the first two.
So you saw the two good ones?
Yeah.
Because the third one sucked. 3 months later.
Although people make fun of him.
I need it.
I don't know why.
Give it back. It's really not done. I can't be swinging
Is that Mary Jane?
I don't know.
Is that...
I just have to finish stitching up a hole in the butt, and I'll give it back to you.
Something about the way she was moving looked really awkward to me.
I have to stitch up a hole in your butt.
Come by the place.
She's like bobbing her head. Alright.
Right.
Can I skip that?
You just skip it.
I don't care.
Run into the light beacon.
Okay. Is it going to trigger another loading
It's
screen?
just a light beacon in the middle of the city.
Okay, now another light beat. It's my spider senses.
Oh.
Wall crawling. Okay. X.
Awesome. You can crawl everywhere
Look at
like
this.
Knuckles.
I'm going up the wall. Alright. Oh, okay. Jumping, part 1. Yes, that's how platformers work. You already taught me how to jump.
At least the tutorial boxes are like pretty.
Yeah, no, aesthetically this game is nice. I also appreciate how the tutorials, like, it's simple. It's not like it's not like Tack where it's like the plant bitch like being all condescending. She explains. It's just like you just double jump.
Yeah.
Where am I going? Okay, I'm going here.
Have people actually voted for a good game this time?
I hope.
around?
So I should probably talk about this a little. Oh dear, that was I used up both my jumps at once.
No-
was this like
no
free?
fall
Wait,
damage?
can I just go like everywhere?
Oh my god, look at him go.
I'm just going to explore the city. So, for those of you who know, this video is part of the bi-monthly polls I run on my Discord server, where basically people get to vote on games they want to do a one-off on, one-offs being like these single 45-minute videos. And the first 3 all got pretty bad games. The first one was Attack on the Power Juju, which is awful. The second was Crash Twinsanity, which is like one of the worst Crash games. I don't know why people vote for that one. And then the third one was Ed and A, The Misadventures, which was just one of those games that's like, it's so goddamn boring, there's nothing to say, or it's like, why would anyone ever want you to play that game, you know? So I'm gonna skip that 'cause I don't care. So I made like some jokes last time, like, oh, please pick a better game next time. Please pick a better game. And, hold on. Whoa!
Oh my god, that thrust jump.
That's L and R at the same time, okay.
These buildings are tall enough to
Whoa!
Ooh, look at him go.
Whoa.
He's very maneuverable.
Dude, this is awesome.
that looks
like-
really fun.
It is. It's the camera angles are not working with it, but I'm gonna say it's just a quirk of the game being from like the 6th gen.
Yeah.
The camera's a little too free, but like honestly, the controls themselves are really good.
Good.
All right, blah blah blah. So I can climb webs by holding Y. No, I wasn't really reading that.
Honestly, I learned how to play games by just experimenting.
Yeah, I just kinda
like
dick
I
around.
never read tutorials, even though I probably should.
Whoa! Look at him just going.
I know.
I hope there's no fall damage in this game.
I didn't see any earlier.
What?
hold on to the wheel.
Okay, I passed through that.
Let's
Anyway,
make a challenge. How long can you stay in the air?
probably forever. I mean, I don't see a stamina meter or anything for this. I can just do it free.
Wow.
So anyway, what happened for this game was when people were voting for this, I noticed a lot of people voting for this game on the poll. And we usually don't get that. We usually get like 2 or 3 people voting for the same game. I noticed like 6 or so people voting for this, I think.
Wow.
So I posted in the Discord server that I didn't say the name of the game, but I said I think someone may be voting multiple times, like with alternate Google accounts or something. So that was my assumption. Because it just seems suspicious that all of a sudden multiple people would say this game. And also the reason for why we should play it was like very similar to each other too. So I'm like, that kind of seems suspicious. Alright, so I have a adventure log. So then what happened was, shortly after saying that, the next person who voted not only said the same game, they also said the reason why people might be voting for this law is because it's a really good game or whatever. I'm like, hold on, I didn't say which game was getting multiple votes. How could you possibly know this is the game that was getting multiple votes? So, oh, Spider-Man kiss. So I came to the conclusion that meant someone must have been voting multiple times, so I said I'm just going to disregard all the votes for this game. Then the conspiracy came out. So a group of people, I said previously I have no problem with people kind of creating campaigns to get specific games voted. People were doing this behind the scenes in a private, private message group. So someone from the, actually pretty much everyone from the group explained to me separately what was going on there.
Oh my
They were
gosh.
all agreeing to vote on this to try to get like a half decent game actually voted this time, as opposed to like some shitty like Nickelodeon game or whatever this time. I'm like, okay, that's great. When I said people could do these campaigns, I was expecting them to be like public on the server. Like people would be like, yo,
Yeah.
vote for this or whatever. So
I can see the confusion there.
yeah, so like from my perspective, it seemed like people were like an individual trying to rig the votes. You know, that was not the case. It was just a campaign, which is perfectly fair. In the future, maybe just make those public, so I don't come to the conclusion that people are trying to rig the polls.
Yeah. Look at that Sonic finger wag.
Gotta go fast. I wish I could do the Sonic voice right now. My throat is killing me today.
Oh no, you can't even do Shadow?
Web you. Web.
I'll use my webs. So casual about that.
I'll use my webs. So I have like a projectile. That's cool.
Yeah. Who's that?
I don't know.
He's not a normal Spider-Man character.
It's not one of the ones I know. I'm not that familiar with Spider-Man either, which is funny because I actually used to read the Spider-Man comics when I was in like 3rd grade. But like I don't remember anything from them.
I'm not familiar with anything Marvel, so Marvel fans are probably just gonna cringe at everything I say.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I lost interest in the Marvel movies back in like 2013. They all feel the same to me. It's just fun. It's just like guys in tights beat up bad guys and wisecrack. It's fun, but they're all the same to me.
It's probably why I never really got into them.
I mean, there are good ones out there, like the Dark Knight trilogy is great. I didn't think the 3rd one's that good. Oh.
Spider-Man is beating up thugs.
Spider-Man is facing a downed enemy, press L to subdue them. Okay, so I can it's like a finishing blow like that. Yeah, you can like web them up so that they can't like fight him anymore.
Cool.
There you go. Like that, see? I saved you, lady.
Puncher. Get away from me.
I can hang them from the street. Oh, so the cops can get them.
Oh god.
Whoa, throw
Oh
them
my
in.
god.
You have to remember, cartoon logic for like, they can like be thrown like 50 feet and not have any broken bones, you know?
I love it.
That's just cartoon logic for you. So anyway, I don't remember if I've made my point clear or not, but yeah, if you guys are going to do like campaigns again where you're going to try to get specific games, you don't need to make it public, but it would help me if you made it public. I mean, there's no reason not to.
So that we don't like assume that some person.
Lower right corner, there's minimap, blah, blah, blah. So green icons are story missions, red icons are just kind of like randomized events. Okay, sounds good. Save the game. I'm not saving, so I don't care. All right, so green is story.
School.
Yeah, Spider-Man's got to go to school now. Whoa, look at it. Look at this.
He's got a school those on the mathematics.
That is really fun to do.
It looks fun.
That is like this. I like games where like the physics engine is like got like complexities to it, like there's a sense of momentum and stuff. That's why I love Mario 64 so much. That's why I liked Breath of the Wild a lot. You know, that's why I love Sly Cooper. It's like all games with like a good sense of like momentum and physics. So there we go. Oh.
Sly Cooper. That's what I was thinking that this game reminded me of, just a little bit.
I mean, I'd say Sly Cooper is
Chiron.
No, that's the Human Torch. Who the same guy who played him later played Captain America in the Marvel movies. Anyway, no, I was gonna say like you can't compare anything to Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper's like a top 5 games of all time level. As fun as this would be, it's not top 5 games of all time.
Yeah.
He's just being a cocky asshole.
You think you can beat me?
You defeat me all by yourself?
Who's that?
You are nothing. I will defeat you.
Who's that?
I don't know what I'm doing right now. That's the Makuta at the end of the Bionicle game. The one that's just called Bionicle the game. That's a horrible game. The acting is laughably bad.
Oh my god.
So, ow.
Somebody vote
He
that
burned
game.
me. He burned me. That's cheating.
Aw.
All right, let's go.
So does the city know about Spider-Man?
Yeah, he's known.
Okay.
Peter Parker is actually, like, he's a news reporter whose job is to get pictures of Spider-Man for the newspaper.
Take a selfie.
Well, he does, since he is Spider-Man, he can kind of rig it, so he's good at his
Yeah.
job, too, which, I mean, honestly, that's a pretty sweet gig. But his Uncle Ben is dead, so...
Oh no, you're dead.
I'm not the uncle. Not yet. I'm not anyone's uncle yet, I hope.
You're the only Ben in the world.
Once I become an uncle, I guess I'll have to die. That's unfortunate. This way. Ah!
But nobody in the city knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
No, that's
right?
a secret.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
Why?
Mary Jane knows? She might know.
Why does he keep it a secret?
Because then the supervillains would come to his door and beat him up.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's why he keep it a secret.
That is true.
In the case of Batman, it's because he's technically a criminal, too.
Oh, that's right.
Batman's technically doing vigilante. I mean, I guess Spider-Man is as well, but, like, Spider-Man's a lot cleaner about it, a lot less destructive.
Well, yeah, wasn't there a Disney movie once superheroes were outlawed? Was that The Incredibles?
It's Incredibles. Oh,
Because, like,
I
they were
missed!
too destructive. I always thought that about superheroes. Like, they're kind of doing more damage than, like...
That's the Incredibles, that is a great movie.
Yeah.
That's an excellent movie.
Whenever I used to watch the Powerpuff Girls, I'd be like, they are destroying the city.
They're doing more harm than help.
Yeah.
Well, oh, boy. Okay. The swing controls are taking a little getting used to, but honestly, like, it feels natural, if that makes sense. Like, even if I'm not used to it, it's like, he's moving in a way that, like, makes sense to me.
That's good.
You know? So, like, that's a good sign. That's good. You guys did well. You picked an actual decent game.
Yay.
For once. What? I was liking, like, him flinging everywhere. I forgot where I was going with that train of thought. I was going to say something about, like, oh, yes, I remember. Okay, so one of the first games I had on Wii was a Spider-Man 3 game, and it was horrible.
Oh, God.
I mean, movie-based games almost always suck because they're rushed to meet deadlines.
Right.
That was one of the first games I had. Although, there was one part that I liked, and that was during one of the tutorials, because Spider-Man in that game would talk to you about tutorials. Spider-Man was explaining how you're going to, like, climb up walls and stuff. He said, who would Spider-Man be without his spider powers? He'd be Man. Did you come here to play Man 3? I don't think so.
Oh, my God.
And that was really fun. That game sucked, but that was funny. That was not a very well-hidden secret token.
Oh, my God.
But, like, that... finishing city goals, advance to the story. Alright, gotcha. So it's like a free roam kind of game. It's kind of like Simpsons Hit and Run, except with Spider-Man and not a car. So you can have a look around pressing Z. So that's how you bring up the map. Okay. Whoa. That was disorienting how it... Oh, that's cool. That was cool. Okay, the first thing that caught me off guard. That's actually really cool how you can, like, see where you are relative to everything.
Oh, that's actually a map that I understand.
Katie, this is how all maps work. It's just a different animation of how you get to it.
Well, it makes sense. It's maps for dummies.
That's a big city. Can we go to all these places out here, or is it just, like, the island here and the island to the left? Either way, it's a pretty big world.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if we can go here, so I'm not seeing any icons on this part.
Maybe you go to it later.
Hold on, let me zoom back in. Zoom back? Oh, A is zoom in, okay. Yeah, like, those don't look like you're going there. It's all fuzzed out.
Yeah.
So never mind. It's just those, but that's still a decently sized city.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's our next mission? Minimap, red dot on the minimap means an event. Yep. What if I don't...
hero.
I don't want to help out, but I think I have to because...
That picture.
Comic book token.
Okay. That picture of Spider-Man on his health bar looks like a selfie he took. What are you doing to him?
I don't know. I thought it said red dots are criminals. I think he's just a guy who fell off his bike.
I think he's a guy having a heart attack.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. I'm bringing him somewhere.
Bring him to the hospital. That guy's dying.
Ugh. Can I just, like, throw him off the side of a building?
Good thing that guy's, like, looking unconscious. He's freaking out right now.
I like how I had, like, 30 seconds to save him after I picked him up. I could have sat there and looked at him wallowing in pain for as long as I wanted, but once I picked him up, I only had 30 seconds left. Oh, hospital! Hospital! Wait, where? Okay.
Oh.
Put him in the wheelchair.
You're a lifesaver.
She's just waiting out front.
I know.
Spider-Man's gonna come any minute with that hurt guy I saw on my way to work today.
I've got my wheelchair ready.
Alright, so new chapter available. Alright, so that is in this direction. Yeah, it's the green thing they said. I do wish the minimap would be fixed. Like, I don't like how minimaps rotate. I prefer, like, always fix them so that north is up. But, like, whatever. That might even be in the option somewhere. I'm just too lazy to check. Whoa! I wonder if he has, like, ragdoll physics if you fall. That'd be funny.
If you what?
Like, if he falls, he just has, like, ragdoll physics or something.
Oh my god.
Like Link of Breath of the Wild. Well, I do just, like... There's just something fun about swinging around, you know?
Go on the bridge.
Okay, on the bridge?
Yeah.
What?
Ah! It's Mr. Bridge. Oh my god. Spider-Man hates cars.
He's looking at the wall texture, like, melting away on the side there. Do you see that?
Oh my god, yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming games like this usually don't have much of a budget. Like, licensed games in general usually have budget issues, I feel like.
Yeah.
And that makes sense, because usually the copyright owner doesn't want to give them much of a budget, because they're like, oh, it's got Spider-Man, it'll sell regardless of the quality. So that's why I'm happy when you see a game like this that actually puts effort into making it good, you know?
I know.
Because, like, this game has Spider-Man on it. It was going to guaranteed sell copies regardless of its quality, but I'm happy that the team that made it did the extra mile to actually make it a fun game, too.
Yeah.
Because so many licensed games don't do that, you know? Okay, where am I going? Like, I recently played a little bit of Scooby-Doo Unmasked. I know there's a lot of people who want me to let's play that. I recently played a little bit of that and posted about it on my Discord server. I thought the game was horrible. honest to God, I thought that was worse than Mystery Mayhem. I thought Mystery Mayhem was like bottom 5 games of all time material. Now, here's the funny thing. I don't consider Unmasked to be bottom 5 games of all time, even though I consider it worse than Mystery Mayhem because it's worse in a different kind of way. Mystery Mayhem was bad in that like the level design was all terrible and stuff. Unmasked level design was, I think, objectively better than Mystery Mayhem's. But the problem with Unmasked is I found it less fun than Mystery Mayhem because it didn't feel like a Scooby-Doo game. It just felt like a generic platform with Scooby-Doo slapped on it, you know? There was nothing of interest in that game. Mystery Mayhem may have been a bad game, but it was an interesting game. It had ideas. Even if none of them worked right, at least had ideas there. Unmasked was literally just the same thing as Ed, Edd n Eddy Misadventures. Funny, because it had the same art style, was made by the same team.
Oh, God.
It was also the same team that did Mystery Mayhem, so they got worse.
It's really easy for those licensed games to do that.
Yeah, so many do that. So many licensed games are just like they slap a character on it and just pretend it's that character.
Yeah.
Like, what I like about 900 Frights, and honestly, even though I thought Mystery Mayhem was terrible, what I like about Mystery Mayhem is they both feel like Scooby-Doo games in the sense that you're actually like backtracking and like figuring things out. 900 Frights has a whole Metroidvania elements, which is perfect for Scooby-Doo. And then, oh, now I'm him. I'm the bad guy.
Oh, we get to be the bad guy? That's awesome.
Let's go. Whoa. Oh, he has tentacles.
Ooh, that's
Yuck.
cool. This game is cool.
Let's make some hentai. But anyway, so like, yeah, you can climb walls too. So like what, even if Mystery Mayhem's like level design sucked, at least it had the ideas behind it that made it feel like Scooby-Doo, you know? So even if it was a terrible game, and it was, I hated that game, but at least there was like a reason to play it because there were some interesting ideas in it. People kept wanting me to play Unmasked, but I'm just like, I don't know. I played a little of Unmasked now, and it wasn't even remotely interesting. I don't think I could Let's Play it because I had nothing to say about it.
I think I remember. I was there when you were playing it, wasn't I?
Yeah, and did you kind of feel like the same thing?
I would like look at it and be like, what is this level supposed to be? It's not like Scooby-Doo themed.
Like, you could throw any character in, like, can I beat up that guy?
That kid just has no reaction to
with a Spider-Man bullet.
That, like, enormous dude behind him.
I beat him up. He's dead.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so like you could take Scooby-Doo out and put any character on there and the game would feel the same. You know, and that's why I have no interest in ever Let's Playing Scooby-Doo on that. I know some people want me to do that. I'm just telling you right now, I don't think it's ever going to happen. I don't think I could. I genuinely don't think I could provide interesting content for the whole game because there was nothing interesting in that game. It's one of those games, the only reason people like it is they played as kids and they were when you're kids, you have no standards, you know, it's got Scooby-Doo on it, so they like it, you know, and like, that's it. That's the only reason people like that game. The only reason people want to see me play is because now they're not kids anymore and they're nostalgic. But like that game sucks.
Yeah, I feel like they also just want you to complete the trilogy.
They do, but like I don't care about that. I hate the Scooby-Doo games on my channel.
I mean, yeah, wouldn't you guys rather see a game that
I actually care about?
Actually funny and like?
Yeah, here's what I say with that. I could do Mystery Mayhem because at least it was like laughably bad. Unmasked doesn't even have a laughably bad going for it. It's just boring. So I feel like the entire Let's Play would just be me not having anything to say. And like I could do that with Josh, I could do it with Katie, I could do it with both of them. And honestly, I don't think we'd be able to do commentary for that because there's just nothing to talk about in that game.
Nothing to work with. Yeah,
there's nothing to work with. So it's like, I don't know, to everyone who wants me to do Scooby-Doo Unmasked, I'm just telling you right now, it's probably never going to happen. I just don't want to, and I don't think I could. You know, I'd rather work with games I'm capable of doing, and honestly, I don't want to give in to the people who only watch Scooby-Doo content. They're not going to see this because it's not Scooby-Doo.
No, yeah. If I watched Let's Plays, I think that I would prefer to see somebody do a game that, like, they had a lot to say about.
Yes, over a game that, like, people just want them to play.
Yeah. It's because it's more fun when they're having fun, you know?
No, it always is. And, like, even if the game's terrible, like, Volcano Island was terrible, and Mystery Man were terrible, but, like, I had some degree of connection to them because they're both games I really wanted to play as kids. And on top of that, they were both laughably bad, you know?
Oh
I don't care about that. I gotta fight him now, see? Oh, it's Wolverine. That's Wolverine.
Oh, the bad guys are fighting each other.
No, Wolverine's a good guy.
Oh, meta. Oh, he is?
Yeah, Wolverine's a good guy.
Oh.
He's part of the X-Men.
Shows how much I know.
Ugh. I don't have spider senses.
Oh,
they don't know when to dodge. How do I block?
Oh my god.
How do I block?
We gotta switch back to Spider-Man.
He can block. How do I block?
Wow.
Is there a block button?
Wolverine has, like, mum car claws.
Yeah, no, mum card Wolverine claws.
Yeah.
I told you that in Xenoblade. I said,
oh yeah, that's right.
I said mum card Wolverine claws. Wolverine came first.
And I was like, who's that?
How do you not know Wolverine? Even if you're
no,
not...
I know him. I know his name anyway.
You knew his name, you could recognize the claws. How do I block? He's just kind of like hitting me and I have no way to block him.
I don't know.
Oh. Like, can I do anything to block?
You can destroy the establishment.
Ugh.
I'm gonna be Spider-Man again.
I know, Spider-Man was more fun because I knew what to do.
I have no idea what's going on in this story right now.
I don't care. I'm just more pissed about the fact that Wolverine can block my attacks and I can't do anything to block his. Oh my god, I'm big and buff. Why? Stop it. Can I just like pick him up and like snap him in half? Get out of my way.
I'll give you this.
Wait, is he healing? Are you healing?
That's not fair.
Oh no, Wolverine can do that. It's like one of his powers, he can heal.
Oh man.
Oh, come on.
Stupid continuity.
I hate this part. This game was fun until I got to Wolverine. Oh my god, punch. Okay, I can just keep comboing him up here and he can't
Pin
do
him
it.
against the corner.
I can just pin him up here and he can't hit me.
Well, he is just broken. I keep seeing him limply falling to the ground. Well, that's a good sign. Oh god.
It's a cutscene.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
What?
no, it's just like it's a scripted thing.
Okay.
Yes, I'm in the green.
Dead.
Wait, oh, I'm fighting him again.
Oh, come on.
Oh, stop it, no!
We're not prepared for this. He's like, here, I'll show you how to see how you like it.
Pin him against the wall again. There we go.
Pow.
I'm just gonna skip all the cutscenes. I don't care about the story of this game.
I don't either. Oh,
know,
good. It's Spider-Man.
When I played Mystery Mayhem, I didn't pay attention to a single cutscene, so like I sort of had no idea what was happening. Okay,
God.
can I tell you about my least favorite kind of comment? Mm-hmm. I hate when people Spider-Man. I wasn't pushing anything. He just kept going in circles. My least favorite comments are when people comment and they're like, "So actually, you got this wrong about the story." I'm like, I don't care. They always do something like, they'd be like, so actually, your understanding of the story was completely wrong. This is what really happened. I'm like, dude, I don't give a shit.
I know.
So many people do that. Or like, oh my god, there's also people who like leave comments sometimes. Like someone left on one of the Nicktoons Nights videos, they're like, because we were trying to figure out how to like get up on top to where these coins were. And this was like a year and a half after Let's Play even went up. Someone left a comment and was like, how could you not figure this out? All you needed to do was use the lower to lower the jellyfish. I'm like, okay, the jellyfish wasn't moving, so I assumed it couldn't move. Mm-hmm. If it was just walking around, I probably could have figured that out. Honestly, I don't care though. It was a few coins we missed in a shitty game.
Yeah. Like,
Token.
I feel like the only Let's Plays we've done that I really was following the story was Xenoblade, because you told me that was a really good story, so,
I mean, you follow the story in
And Madagascar.
900 Frights. No, you follow the story mostly. It's Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
But also,
I
those are
guess
games
so.
like you already. I already did that race. But those are like games you already knew. Also, like you already knew like
That is true.
what happened in the story of Sly Cooper and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, people leave comments like that,
one-offs,
and then people leave comments on like someone just recently left a comment on 900 Frights, and they're like, actually, the last appearance of the Witch Doctor is here. I'm like, dude, first off, I don't give a shit. Okay, I really don't give a shit. Second, you don't seem to realize we recorded these 2 months ago.
We can't.
I can't acknowledge that in the next episode. Also, in said episode where the Witch Doctor appears again, I'm pretty sure you even said, hey, he's back. So it's like, dude, you're not telling me anything I don't know.
Let it be known that, like, we do record these way in advance.
Usually, I mean, this is going up like 2 days before it goes live.
True. This is an exception.
Usually I record things like a month or two in advance, though.
Yeah.
But, like, we had people like that, and then, God, okay. I had so many people comment on, like, my original 900 Frights Let's Play, being like, so, actually, you got this fact wrong with the game? I'm like, look, this Let's Play is 7 years old. I hate this Let's Play. I don't want anyone watching this shit. I don't give a shit if I'm wrong about it. Don't walk and watch this. Go watch something better. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you watch someone on a different channel. It's better Let's Play than this shitty old thing.
It also, like, rubs me the wrong way when people get mad at us for talking over cutscenes, because, like,
Yeah.
that is what we, do on this channel.
Okay.
Like, we talk, and,
In
if you
my
want to...
old videos, I wouldn't talk over the cutscenes. Mm-hmm. In my old videos, I'd be quiet over the cutscenes. And when I found out, we're looking at the video analytics, was that almost exclusively people would skip to the end of the cutscene until we got back to the game when I did that.
Yeah.
Then in Nicktoons Night, we did not talk. We did not stop talking during the cutscene. Spider-Man, stop crawling on that. Get off. We did not, stop talking during cutscenes. We continued talking the whole cutscenes every time. And people stopped skipping the cutscenes. Like, a significant amount of people stopped skipping them. So that told me, okay, people prefer it when we keep talking through the cutscenes. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. And every once in a while, you get someone who's like, watched my old Let's Plays, then like, they would always be like, watching 900 Frights, and then went to Mystery Mayhem, because they just want to watch Scooby-Doo games, because they have absolutely no, like, opinions on games other than Scooby-Doo.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, like, as I said, the Scooby-Doo losers.
Love it.
Get down here with my bondage web.
I'll say if you want to see the cutscenes, then
But,
watch
like, no,
just
so,
a
like,
walkthrough.
People would people would watch Knife on the Friends and notice I didn't talk in the cutscene of that, so then they'd watch Mystery Man and be like, why are you talking in the cutscenes here? I'm like, because this is how I Let's Play games now. The other one was 7 years old. It's not
Yeah.
how my style is right now. My style changes.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I took down all my old Let's Plays now. The only two that are still up are Bionicle the Game and Luigi's Mansion, because those are the ones where I feel like the commentary is decent. I gotta check city goals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's another race I can do. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to do the other race.
Is that the game there? Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, anyway, like, I took down my old stuff because I just don't feel like it's a good representation of what my channel should be now. Like, it brings in people who aren't interested in the new stuff because they're interested in really boring, shitty commentaries, only talk about the game, and, they're interested in me not talking through the cutscenes. Like, that's not my channel, you know? A big reason why I hated my old Knife Hunter Frights Let's Play and everything was that, like, that old Let's Play was about the game and not about, like, my commentary.
Yeah.
So people would watch that and think it's about the game, and they won't be interested in anything else because my new commentaries aren't about the games usually. They're about stuff I want to talk about.
Yeah, and it's perfectly fine if there's a channel that does that.
No, it's perfectly
But,
fine
like,
if they
it's
want to
not
watch
this
that.
one.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine if they want to watch that, but it's like, go somewhere else then. Mm-hmm. And, like, so that's a big part of why, like, I want to take those all down and stuff, you know?
That makes sense. Because they really are so different now.
Yes,
Your
no,
Let's
all my
Plays.
old content is super different than all my new content. Mm-hmm. I need to retry that. Alright, new story mission available.
Sweet.
So that's this way? Yeah.
I want to be Wolverine. You can heal yourself.
Yeah, can I play as Wolverine in this game? You probably can, because it looked like he had a full moveset.
Cool.
I imagine you probably can play as most of those, like, characters that have, like, multiple moves and stuff. Mm-hmm. Anyway, here's where we're going, the edge of the city. I keep jumping right through these.
I love this funky music.
Combat tour. Alright. Sounds good. Oh, please don't time. I don't want to be timed for this. Good, I'm not. Okay.
I hate
don't-
when things time.
Yeah, I don't like when I'm being timed in a game that I'm playing for the first time and not really paying attention to. You know? It's like, I'm just playing this game to have fun beating up people because people on the Discord server want me to play this.
I just want to feel like Spider-Man. You know?
No, exactly. Well, like I was just saying before, a good licensed game just makes me feel like the character, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like Spider-Man in this. That's all I need. It's fun. Like, with my, like, old Let's Plays, I've, like, been replacing them all. And a big part of why I'm replacing them is because it's like, all right, you think you're such a big fan of my channel, let me share what my channel's actually doing now, and Let's Play you actually might watch, and see if you're still a fan, you know?
Yeah. Do the
And-
same game.
And if you are, then great, and if not, that's fine, but, like, don't keep begging me to do your other shitty childhood games. No, I've said this before, too, like, the people who'd ask me to do, like, on Master, the people who'd comment on Knife Hunter Frights, comment on Mystery Mayhem, then literally not watch anything else.
Yeah.
They're gonna watch Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, another goddamn Scooby-Doo game.
Yeah, why not?
Because this is, like, part of the trilogy, even though that was a better game than Mystery Mayhem, and honestly a better game than Unmasked.
Cyber Chase was so fun.
I mean, Cyber Chase is not a good game. But, like,
But it was a lot of fun to, like, work
Cyber
with.
Chase is not a good game, but Cyber Chase is a fun game. Mm-hmm. I would never call Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase like a good game. It's not. It's such a mess. But, like, it's a game that I had a lot to work with because I actually had, like, a genuine sense of atmosphere and stuff.
Yeah.
Unlike Unmasked, which is, like, just fucking lifeless, soulless garbage.
I had such a good time with Cyber Chase.
Yeah, Cyber Chase was fun. I like that game. What? You know what game I really want to play because it has, it's like a good time like that?
What?
Tigger's Honey Hunt.
Oh my god.
Besides, you haven't done a Winnie the Pooh game since Piglet.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to do Rumbly Tumbly Adventure for a while, but
I feel like Rumbly Tumbly Adventure doesn't have enough to work with, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
If we did do Rumbly Tumbly Adventure, it would probably be with, like, someone else in addition to you. So we could have, like, more to play off of and probably have, like, a gimmick, like the Q&A kind of thing we did. Mm-hmm. Well, I know Psych and I did, like, a Q&A stuff when you did Toy Story. And Toy Story is even a game I feel like I could have done a lot with just talking about.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I'm so mixed in the way the Toy Story project came out because, like, my heart just wasn't in it when we were making that. I was, like, I was so much just like, I want to not do Let's Plays anymore. You know? Whereas, like, this is not a whole Let's Play. I'm like, yeah, I can have fun with this.
Yeah.
What? And honestly, I'm not really doing Let's Plays anymore. Tomodachi Life's the only thing I've recorded in the last month.
Tomodachi Life doesn't even feel like a Let's...
Tomodachi
Okay.
Life is, like, one of my favorite games of all. It's my favorite 3DS game.
Okay, Tomodachi Life feels like an art project to me.
I describe, like, Tomodachi Life isn't a Let's Play. It's more like just a comedy TV show kind of thing. It's like a comedy, weird
Yeah.
reality TV show that's just framed around a video
It's
game.
reality TV. Yeah.
It's not really a Let's Play because they're not, like, You don't really beat Tomodachi. It goes on forever.
I have a soft spot in my heart for games like that.
Oh, Tomodachi Life is amazing. That's one of the best. Oh, I had to catch him.
Oh.
Hey.
You're not getting
That didn't take it.
You're
not getting away.
Car combat.
Banging on the car.
You get back here.
Oh my god. Punch. Oh my god. That's the funniest thing I've seen all day. And it exploded.
Because Spider-Man punched it to
A
death.
fist of fury.
It's like, die, you car.
It-
Lightning McQueen. Alright, now what?
Can we beat up another car? What's going
Why are they
on?
running for Spider-Man?
Spider-Man's the good guy.
I'm gonna save you. Come back here.
Well, you're punching her now, so of course she's
It's
gonna
because
run.
she's running.
Good, that's the way Spider-Man likes it.
Yeah, Spider-Man likes when people run from him. Get back here, you...
Oh my god, I don't know what's going on in the story right now, but everyone's running away from Spider-Man.
Well, there's like a red dot here, which means bad guys.
Oh,
Red
Well, that
dots
would
mean bad
explain.
guys, so I'm gonna go there.
that would explain why they're running then.
Yeah, like right over here, on
Oh,
top
there
of the
they
school.
are.
On top of the school!
Oh my god.
Hua, hua. I'm just like mashing attack.
I'll impale you.
I'm
That's what I
mashing
heard.
attack, but like everything about like the physics and the controls and the visual direction just makes it like feel good. It's all game feel. It's super just like this is game feel making this good, but like I'm okay with
Yeah.
that, you know?
That's fine.
Because like the previous games we've had to do for this had no sense of game feel.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who don't know game feel, like when I'm talking about game feel, I'm talking about like level of immersion, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like a game like this has a good sense of game feel. Like you feel like you're in it.
Yeah.
Also, I apologize for I think it's a lawnmower out there making a racket right now. I'm gonna try to edit that out like usual, but no promises. No promises I can do it. So where
What
am I?
does that graffiti say? Get Gandalf rules.
Gandalf rules. Okay. Aha, a token.
Ooh.
Defeat the gangs. Alright, Spider-Man's gonna beat up some gangs.
Sweet.
I didn't actually read that at all. Alright, so I gotta beat up these British guys.
It's like when a website asks you to read the terms of service and you scroll to the bottom so it thinks you read it.
Is there supposed to be music right now?
I feel like there should be.
Yeah, I feel like the lack of music's kind of weird.
I feel like
Is that like an
Yeah.
option accidentally? Nope, music's up.
music is on. Maybe it just didn't work.
That's gonna make the lawnmower in the background more noticeable. Because that means when
No.
we're not talking, it's just gonna be.
Put your own music in there.
What song should I play?
Uh,
Ah! I need
play
a
like
song.
a song from Xenoblade,
Which one?
like the Mechon one,
Okay.
the mechanical rhythm.
All right. Playing that.
There are 3 Spider-Men on screen right now.
All right. I'm very sorry for that. I was trying to figure out what that racket is. Apparently, the neighbor has a big tractor lawnmower, even though the yard is like not even a fifth of an acre big.
Oh my god, my neighbor was like that too. Their yard is so small and they have a riding mower.
Yeah, they have this loud, obnoxious. It's because his dick's so small, so he's got to compensate for it. That's the reason.
Oh,
Didn't you know that?
that did not occur to me.
That is the correct reasoning. That is the only real reason why that would happen. Where am I going right now?
Beating up gangs.
Yes, I'm following the arrow. I'm sorry, I got
Sarah.
super disoriented because I stopped. I was like, God damn, we're gonna finish this video in like 7 minutes. You had to take out your loud ass piece of shit fucking tractor. I love how this is just like mash B. There's no stretch to this combat. It's great.
I know.
Whoa, whoa.
Man, you just webbed him and punched him right in the face.
Yeah, this is a gift for being a thug. The police will handle you.
No thugs in my city.
Spider-Man's the only thug allowed around here.
He just walks up 90-degree walls and with his feet.
It's because he got spider feet. You know, that's why.
Yeah, I just expected to see him crawl. It just always amuses me when I just see him walking.
Although I think
on
the
his-
original Spider. Oh, geez, that flamethrower drained my health like crazy.
Yeah, oh my god, I
That
was
was
gonna
brutal.
say, what just happened?
That was brutal.
Boom.
Well, anyway, I believe the original Spider-Man, the way he worked, Web the flamethrower guy, yeah, was he actually didn't have powers. He had like fishing lines. Ow. Get out of my way. He had like fishing lines up in his sleeves that he would use to like create the kind of web things.
Oh. Huh.
Because I think that the superpowers can't. I may be botching that, but I've seen a picture of him like constructing the original Spider-Man suit or something, and it like was just fishing. I think the whole like radioactive spider bite came later.
Gotcha.
I don't know, a lot of the superheroes have like so many different reboots and different incarnations and stuff because a lot of them are like from the 30s and the 40s and like they're ancient, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So there's been like so many different versions of them over the years. We're going down. Oh, near.
Oh my goodness.
Volto. Can we play football?
Football.
Can we play football? Oh my god.
Spider-Man is the football.
Spider-Man just jumps over.
How
we play
fast
football?
can Spider-Man get down the field?
God, look how. Well, he's ran like 100 yards in like 3 seconds.
He's like the star quarterback.
Yeah, really.
He's a cheater, though. He uses his webs.
How if we just ran off? He's a lot slower that way.
Standing with purpose.
I don't care about that.
You don't care about the news flash?
No, I don't. Oh, we're talking Tomodachi Life. That's right. Oh, I gotta put out fires. Oh dear, what am I supposed to do? Okay, this way.
Spider-Man doesn't have water powers.
He has webs. And webs are not flammable, despite what Zelda would make you believe.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, I gotta save that guy! Save him!
Help!
So we're talking about Tomodachi Life. You know, that's not really like a Let's Play. And it's like the only like game I plan on recording like anytime in the near future, other than one-offs. Like one-offs like this are fine, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, geez, the city is in ruins right now.
My god.
Probably in that cutscene we skipped. Where it's like, I have no desire to do any more like full-length... Okay, that counts? Okay.
Thanks, man.
I have like no desire to do any more like full-length Let's Plays. Both Pets and Knife Hunter Fight to record in advance.
Yeah.
Like,
Those were fun, admittedly.
they were. Oh, it's kind of cool. The pause screen just like kind of goes around wherever you're at.
Yeah, I like that.
I gotta go get those guys. Look, lift the TV. Spider-Man wants a new TV.
For his bachelor pad.
Okay. Nope. I just put it back down on him.
Oh, it fell on him. Goodness.
Come on, come on, come on. Nope. Oh, and the green turned out all the way.
Wow.
Got it.
Yeah, you saved him.
All right. Are you good? You don't need me to carry you under? You're just going to sit down there in the collapsing building?
Looks
Okay.
like he was gonna sit down and cry.
It's like, my legs.
My TV is broken.
But anyway, no, like, we finished Knife Hunter Fights in June. We finished Pets Cats 2 in July. Mm-hmm. So, I'll also have the Q&A sessions in both, obviously.
Right.
Get out of here, you looters. The Q&A session would probably be recorded, like, the day or two before they go up. You know? I think we left a 2-day notice for each.
I think that's what we did, yeah.
That should give me a time. Because those aren't really that hard to edit. So,
Yeah.
it just takes a lot of time to figure out how long they are. I recognize this voice.
It
Wherever
just
this
sounds
thing
like
is.
generic teenager to me.
Oh, dude!
God,
There's a woman trapped under that car.
that woman is in great peril right now.
That tornado's carrying a car.
This is a loud controller game.
Well, it's because we're using GameCube controllers. If you're
Yeah.
playing the PS2 version, it'd be a lot quieter, but I also won't be able to record it with a good video quality because PS2's AV output is ass. And
Get her out of the
They're
pit.
also I just get her out of the pit. Okay. And there's probably also an Xbox version, and I guess we could on that, but even then I'd have to use like a component HDMI converter, and like I hate using that thing. That's also a piece of shit. So I'd rather just use the GameCube version. Can I just record with like actual HDMI?
I like Nintendo anyway.
When it comes to multiplats, it depends on the generation what I go for. For the 6th gen, which is this one, GameCube and Xbox are usually the best versions of games in terms of like technical abilities because they were the more powerful consoles. But the PS2 was the best-selling one, so a lot of people optimized their games for PS2 better.
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, Knife Hunter Fights is best on PS2. And that's funny because the PS2 is the weakest console it's on. But it's also the best version of the game because that's what they programmed it for initially, because that was the best-selling of the three. You know?
Yeah.
So, I really have to... I'm so sorry for that loud, obnoxious in the background. There's nothing I can do about that. I fucking hate the area I live.
Oh God.
Who's that Bionicle we gotta beat up?
Yeah. It's Thok.
Thok.
Yeah.
Okay, save him.
Oh my God. Where do we have to bring him? Oh, get
I
to
don't
the
know.
paramedics.
Paramedics,
There
let's
they
go.
are. Wait for us.
Wait, right here? Okay, there is safe, not there. Okay, gotcha.
Across the street from the ambulance works too.
Well, I couldn't put him in free. They might back over him. All right, which... Oh, I'm in an alley.
Well, you're not gonna help people in an alley.
This way.
Bold statement, and I
Help the police officers.
That sounds like Mac from Foster's.
Huh. I wonder if it is.
That's who it sounded like to me.
Sean, Marquette.
Is that who it is?
I think that's what his name is.
I just punched that guy with my dick.
This is a job for your friendly neighborhood spider.
Doesn't that kind of sound like him?
Yeah, like an older version of him.
Yeah.
I can hear that. I should.
Yeah, it sounds like Mac from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends if he was like a few years older.
Yeah. Oh my god. Once
Alright.
this is over, I'm looking it up.
So I think we're gonna fight this guy and we're gonna end this one off.
Wet cement.
Cool.
Big crazy guy. Wrecking ball. This gives me an idea.
Yeah, doesn't it sound like
God,
just?
it sounds like Mac.
Yeah, I kept saying he sounds like someone I know.
Yeah.
Okay, punching his ankles is not very efficient.
Whenever I see a big monster, my instinct is to like tip him over, like unbalance him
Topple
at his
him?
ankles. Yeah. Oh.
Is that a game
the
over
game
screen?
over screen.
I don't know how we lost, but you know what? I think that's a good place to end this off. The end of the story
Failure.
is the guy throws the water tower and Spider-Man goes, ah, darn it. And that's the end.
Ah, shucks.
So thank you all very much for voting on this poll. If you would like to vote on future polls for games that we should do one-off videos on, I run these bi-monthly on my Discord server. The next one will go live probably September 2nd. I want it to do it the 1st. If it goes live the 1st, it'll be late in the day. As always, members are allowed to vote more than once through the use of goldfish points, which you can find more about on the server itself. There's a link to the server in the description of pretty much every single video on this channel. So I hope to see you there if you're interested. Thank you very much for voting on an actual fun game for once.
I was gonna say, yeah, it was a cool game.
It's like either make your games like laughably bad or like actually decent. Like this. Like no tack in the power of Juju where it's just boring.
Yeah.
Like something I can work with. Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this.
It was.
Well, thank you all very much for watching. This has been Fabulous Fish.
And Katatui 101.
And I hope to see you all in the next video.
Bye
Goodbye.
bye.